Hello dear listeners. Welcome to Tell Me Another Dead Air, a cross-channel horror audio series. This is episode 7, the final episode in that series. If you haven't listened to the previous episodes, please go to the links in the video's notes and listen to those episodes first. I'll be here when you get back. All episodes are out now, so be sure to go through and listen to them all. Please use headphones for the best listening experience. Now, if you are still here, then sit back and relax. Have we got a tale for you? This is Tell Me Another Dead Air, Episode 7, Dead Air.
Anyone else feel like they slept inside a microwave?
Didn't sleep. That's worse.
It's cold. It's never cold in the morning.
Where's Harper?
Toilet?
Upstairs? She was up late, reading.
She didn't take her coat or her bag.
She's not in her room.
Okay. Maybe she went out early. She's done that before, right? Walked the loop.
The loop ends here.
She wouldn't knock.
What is it?
It's a reel. Final episode.
No. I'm not.
We have to listen.
Says who?
The tape's already rolling.
Jimmy.
We're not telling this one.
Then who is?
Where is Harper?
She's listening.
I remember this part.
Jimmy?
It ends with static.
Where did she go?
There was no noise, no door, no breath. That's not how people disappear.
But she's not here.
Maybe she was never here.
Don't say that.
We've all felt it, right? Like maybe we dreamed each other. Or maybe we already said goodbye.
I was here. I remember this part. It ends with static.
That's not a recording. That's assembled audio. Like it cut her apart and revoiced her.
Can you stop it?
We could unplug it. We could burn it.
Try.
It's not connected to power.
It's not connected to us anymore either.
There's something inside the cabin now.
That's always been inside. We've just been holding still enough to hear it.
What is this on the wall? It isn't mold.
Is it ink? But what if we're not in a place? What if we're in a transcription?
Who recorded that tape?
It's not a tape. It's a feed.
Broadcasting to what?
Not what? Who?
What's happening? Why is the roof sagging? Are you all seeing this? The warping?
We've been playing it all along. Recording it. Now, it's playing us.
Tell me the part where you disappeared.
That was me. That was my voice.
It's splicing us now.
It doesn't want new stories.
It wants the same story. Told better. Told cleaner.
Next voice, please.
They call it graveyard shift. Technically it's 3 to 6 a.m. Dead time. Too late for drunks. Too early for insomniacs. Nothing live. Nothing local. No breaking news. No traffic. No weather updates. Just static. Me and the tower. There's a rhythm to it, if you survive long enough. Turn on the lights, power up the board, slide the mic live, and check the queue. All empty. So you play something old, something forgotten, vinyl you don't remember cataloguing. And you talk. And that's the job. You talk to no one. You talk because the air feels thinner when it's quiet too long. First few weeks I liked it. Felt clean. Blank. The kind of silence that erases you in a good way. I didn't need listeners. Didn't need to mean anything. I just spoke into the dark. Then the phone rang. No one calls the studio. Not at that hour. Not out here. It rang twice, then stopped. Didn't think much of it until the next night. 3:13 a.m. Exactly. Phone rings again. I pick up. No voice. Just piano music. Old. Worn. Familiar. Like something you heard in a dream. Or a room you left too long ago. I wait 30 seconds. And then a voice. Not a hello or a prank. Just one sentence.
We heard you.
Click. The line goes dead. And that was that. Except it wasn't. The next night, I got another call. Same time, same number, same voice. Different line.
Keep the signal open.
It ends with silence.
I thought about reporting it, telling the station manager, calling back. But part of me didn't want to break the chain. I liked the quiet before. But now the air felt full, like the space between words was breathing back. That's when I stopped choosing the music. It started cueing itself. Same warped piano, same key, same hour. You'd think the dead would have something new to say. You'd be wrong. They're collectors. They come for the things we throw away. Night after night the phone rings. Same time, same silence, and same piano. But then they start talking in phrases I recognize. Not just familiar, personal.
Who said you were safe in the water?
A thing I said in 2009, after the accident, after the lake, after she didn't come up. Never said it on air. Next night, another call, different voice. It sounded like someone I knew, someone I forgot to mourn properly. She said, "We remember what you record."
That's not how the bells sound.
I stopped answering the phones, left them ringing, let them echo through the booth like a second heartbeat. But they kept calling, and the more I ignored them, the more they said.
You never answered.
You always knew.
We heard you.
And then one night, they asked me to speak, not as myself, but as them. They gave me a name, not mine, one I'd never heard before, but it felt familiar. They said,
He left without telling his story.
that's when I started reading the obituaries on air. Old ones, lost ones, unclaimed. At first I did it as a joke, and then it started to feel like I was finishing something. They don't want new stories. They want reconstruction, not haunting, continuity. I stopped trying to understand it. I just keep the signal open, because now the booth doesn't echo anymore. It just listens. I tried turning off the switchboard, unplugged the lines, cut the power, but the calls kept coming. They weren't ringing in anymore. They were ringing out. And then the mic turned on by itself. Not a surge, not a glitch, a decision.
What if the story's just laying us back? What if the story's just laying us...
I didn't speak at first, not out loud, but the mic picked up words I hadn't thought of yet, phrases I hadn't written, names I didn't know. And that's when I realized I wasn't the one broadcasting anymore. I was being recorded.
Where did I...
Jimmy, something's wrong with the signal.
The signal doesn't come from above. Not satellites, not frequencies. It comes from below. Like old grief, like buried film. Like something trying to crawl back into the story it once belonged to.
Confession received.
Skies red as rust tonight.
We weren't finished. Let us through. Tell it again. Clear this time.
It's not a transmission. It's a remaster. The dead don't want to haunt us. They want to be edited. Every night I speak, but I don't remember what I say anymore. Only what comes back. I used to fill the time with stories. Now I am the filler. They're waiting, not for truth, but for a version that makes more sense.
Tell me another. Tell me another. Tell me another. Tell me another.
I don't sleep anymore. I just change frequencies and wait. I stopped bringing scripts, stopped bringing notes, memories, names. Didn't need them anymore. The signal remembers better than I do. Last night, the call didn't come. Not at 3:13. Not ever. Just silence. Not dead air, just air. Finally done listening. I opened the mic anyway. I said my name. Then hers. Then one no one should have known but me. The booth grew warmer. The foam on the walls started to peel. Not from heat, from rewriting. Like the walls knew this story had already been told better. The names are fading now. The mic only wants one thing. It doesn't want truth. It wants order. Not the story that happened. The one that sounds right. They said dead air was a bad thing. Meant no one's listening. Meant the line went cold. Meant you failed to fill the space. But that's a lie. The silence doesn't mean you're alone. It means it's finally your turn to speak. So if you're out there, if you're on the edge of sleep, or death, or the edge of the dial, keep the mic live. Tell the story, even if no one's left to hear it.
Tell me another. Tell me another. Tell me another. Tell me another.
Okay. Wow. It appears that this was the end for our septet. A word of warning, stay away from reel-to-reel recorders in cabins in the woods. Tell Me Another, Dead Air was a production of Dissonance Media. The metascript and story, Dead Air, was written by me, Jimmy Horrors. Now I just want to give a huge thank you to my fellow performers, Ponch Monster, Vidith22, Phoenix Fire, Ranger Harper from Morbid Forest, Gemini Reads, and 242 Reads. This team of people were amazing to work with. This project has been many months in the making with quite a few setbacks, but these people here really came through for me to realise the vision that I had, and I'll never forget it. And not once did someone tell me to go away when I was making them redo lines because of my pedantic nature. Thank you, team. I really could not have done it without you. And a big shout out to Ponch Monster, who's been my personal cheerleader through this whole thing. Listeners, if you aren't already, please go and subscribe to their channels, as they are some of the best narrators on the platform. Lastly, I want to thank you all for listening, and we hope you've enjoyed this cross-channel experience. Please let me know in the comments if you want to see more in the Tell Me Another series. We would relish the feedback. And with that, I shall wish you a very happy spooky season. If you like my work, why not subscribe or follow me on social media? I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay horrific, everyone.